All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Today is 23 January 2026, and we're just like gonna go live. So, sound check first. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Okay. So, let's just like break down the chart. What's just like going on the gold actually? Wow, man. I was just like, to be honest, I was just like not expecting this daily candle to continuously pushing up to the upside, but news just like fundamentally totally just like change the conditions. But still, I just like feel that it might just like could push down. But if it's just like going to break above this high, small H4 candle high, you know what? I think it's just like gonna move towards like it could mm, like continuously pushing upside because this candle just like dropping the volume here on the H4 time frame. If I can see this one, if I can see this one, so the H4 just like dropping the volume, and if you're just like dropping the volume, then there is no business of this current H4 to break above this all-time high. If it's just like going to break above this all-time high, could be a huge spike. Let's see. Let's jump from H4 to H1. H1, you can see we're just like doing the consolidation here. But here, if you just like look at on the downside, there is like a lot of rejections wicks here, and these wicks on the H1 time frame is just like more than 100 pips. So I just like need to jump from H1 to M30. M30, you will see that we just like having this support area here, and this range from here to here is just like been, man, 250 pip range, and I would say it's a normal range these days. So yeah, I think so just like need to look at 50-minute time frame for more great confirmation. This makes sense, I think so. Yeah, this makes sense. Below this area, then we're just like going to face like clean traffic on the left hand side, and above this area you can see rejections, rejection, and gold is just like in a very strong bullish momentum right now, just like going on. So sales actually, to be honest, doesn't make sense to me. I am just like not interested right now for the sales, and this is something I can see on the chart that candle just like rejected twice from the same area. Look at this one. So if any candle which just like going to break and close above this current resistance area, or break above impulsively, like like above these both rejection wicks somewhere here, so there is a higher probability we could move with a $5 increment, like from 65 to 70. And if there's like a huge volume, then could be 70 to 75, 75 to 80, 80 to 85, something like that. So let's see. Rather than that, I just like don't want it to play with this range. I will see if I just like got some strong confirmation bearish candle here to take a sell, or if I just like wanted to take a buy, I would like to see some strong bullish candle to create some support to take a buy. That's it. If I just like wanted to play with this kind of range, I would like to take entry from the top, or I would just like would like to take entry from the bottom only. And I would say for that I still just like need confirmation candle there, just like a confirmations which just like giving me strong confirmation to take a buy, and giving me strong confirmation to take a sell. That's it. Rather than that, somewhere here, I'm not gonna play with it. It's just like a higher time frame, just like doing consolidation right now. So let's see today just like a Friday as well, so don't wanna be fry on a Friday. So just like chilling, waiting for proper structure to be formed. Just needed to see some volume, and then we'll try to give my trade a chance there. All right, man. I think so. The last day just like move. It was just like hilarious to be honest. The last day how it just like move. Man, 2,000 pips. It's just like move like 2,000. Oh, 170. 1,007 700 pips. Well, so yesterday did you took trade in NY? Yeah, I just like took one trade, but I was just like to be honest, not expecting that it will continuously pushing upside. I took a buy here. Yesterday I just like on my another account I just like took a buy here when this kind of created a resistance, created a support here. I just took a buy and to be honest, I exit somewhere here. I just like took this trade and exit from and even from this exit I just like took two partial position like one profit I just like took here in the middle and another profit I just like close everything here and then I just like saw that it just like keep pushing to the upside, keep pushing to the upside. Was not expecting that. So I took a sell on M15, but price was constantly rejecting from 49.50. So I managed my risk and exited the trade. Okay. Oh, so I just like executed here, man. Does this broke the law within 1 minute? First 1 minute without creating upper wick. If it does that, then there was just like no execution. Second, executing here doesn't make sense. Your execution should be somewhere here. If you just like wanted to go for this wick fill, like I'm pulse entry, how much range it was. So just like need to understand these things. You go for this one, 50 pip. Just like go for this wick fill, 50 pip. I would say it could be risky one within the range where you can see this kind of just like rejected with a long rejection. Look at the size of the rejection. I think so. Better sells only make sense below this area. If I, and only in the way if the candle is like going to be close below the support, so then I'm having clean traffic here on the left hand side. Rather than that, just like don't try to play with this kind of range actually right now. So YouTube, walaikum salam, all is good, clear bro. Okay, कैसे हैं? Alhamdulillah. This strategy is suitable for perform challenges definitely. सलाम का सर सारे मेथड्स यूज़ करके देख लिए हैं बट जो मेथड राजा एंड आपका है इसमें ही सक्सेसफुल होता है जब मेथड चेंज करता तो वापस ज़ीरो हो जाता ओ सो डोंट चेंज इट डोंट चेंज द change what you just like learning here just like stick with it you just like I would say already like practice on these things and already done like a practical with it so I would say just like stick with the with this with this education only. Don't try to flip from one strategy to another strategy. But we don't have clean range to the upside. But if you took this trade based on volume, then it makes sense. So definitely, whenever gold is like going to break its all-time high, there's a probability it could move like with a $5 increment. And here, from where it just like rejected. So yeah, if there's one more time, just like start reject from this area and close in a bearish form, that sell also makes sense to be honest. So let's see above this area there's an opportunity, below this area there is opportunity, support somewhere here there is an opportunity. Let's see what structure just like gonna print there. For that we just like need to wait. Okay, you have funding pips account? No, I just like don't use ever like funding pip. All other methods are so much confusing and drama bazi, in my opinion. Okay. We'll be part of MFU, inshallah, as soon as possible. Welcome, welcome anytime. Now I'm taking or talking about your yesterday trade. Okay. Even you know what? Today, even I just like fight with this market was just like testing something here. Look at this one. It was a fightful like I was just like, no, I don't do these kind of things, but it is whatever it is. I was expecting that might be Asia will bring something like wild, because it's just like did not retrace anywhere and just like keep pushing upside on the gold. I just like test it out with very small lot size. It's just like open with the gap and hit that one. And I just like open this cell actually before opening off, like a new day actually. The last day when there was like a few seconds left, I just like open like 0.05, very minor lot to test it out and just like open with the gap and quickly hit the cell. Then I just like try to give my trade two chances here. One and second, expecting that overall trend is just like in a bullish one. So it should continuously pushing upside. Then it's like start coming to the downside from my entry. So I just like need to manage and close this trade. Then it just like broke the support. So clean traffic. I took a sell here, close like 30 pips. And you know what? At the end, I just like stopped myself and I asked what I'm just like doing right now. It's just like dumb trades I'm doing. So I just like need to wait for so proper structure to be formed. So at this stage, I was just like standing at the break even. And then another thing, I just like give my trade one chance as this candle broke below above this current resistance area, impulse entry. And I just like this is something what I'm expecting here actually. This is something what happened here. I was expecting here, but it didn't like it's kind of give my trade another chance. So here I just like executed, secure almost like 80% position, I would say. I 80% position I have just like secure here at 90 pips, and rest I have just like closed everything at 140 pips. And yeah, it was like dumb trades I was just like taking there. So at the end, standing with like a minor profit of a $200, but very powerful. I was just like taking risk of this 800 $900 profit, but at the end it's like like close with a 200 more profit. Yeah. You make withdrawal yesterday for this account? Yeah, I just like withdraw like the whole amount from this account, put it into another account. Was just actually I was just like testing something, and then I just like put back my complete amount into it back into this account. I'm talking about you yesterday trade. Yesterday I just like took here somewhere here. This candle just like was continuously pushing upside, created a resistance, created a support. It's a NYSE volume time. Can I create a wick here? I just like I did not execute it as it's just like break above the high. I executed was here with the opening price of the candle, and I exit here at top of this resistance. Was not expecting this thing to be honest. So this is the range I just like grabbed like 60 pips only. So I just like got my chunks. What I could do. It break the low after 2 minutes. I execute it. After it breaks the low, price pull back at that time. Okay, okay. But you know what, bars just like don't try to go against the trend these days, especially the way gold just like pushing. Don't try to go against the trend unless you just like got very strong confirmations for the sales. Assalamu alaikum brother, how are you doing? Alhamdulillah, perfect, fine. How are you? Morning brother, just for some structure and volume, let's see if London Open brings some opportunity. Yes, let's see. I just like wanted to see I can do break above these both rejection to give my trade a chance. Stop loss could be within the range. It's a Monday, or sorry, it's a Friday, so I'm not wanted to take like impulse entry, but it was opportunity I can see. So I'm just like Do not want it to lose my weekly profits here, like this $1,200. So let's see. Just go with the low lot size with minimum risk with the impulse entry. Uh, Last week I'm deposit 30 USD for silver trading. I'm making 220 USD profit. SRC perfectly working on silver. Wow. It's just like working everywhere. You just like need to understand when your specific pair just like having volume actually. The price action will work in the same way. But by we don't have enough range, that's what I'm talking about. But based on the volume, it makes sense. Yeah, why we just like don't have enough range here? Why isn't like enough range like 60 70 pips? Is just like not enough range for you? Having a stop loss of like 34 pips. Look at this one. Why it's just like don't have enough range? It's having like enough range. And even from this 60 pips, I secure almost like 80% at 30 pips, and rest I have just like close like at a 60 pips. Even from that 60 pips, I just like close partially today. Last day, actually, my friend was just like sitting with me and was doing some smoke, and now my throat just like get irritating by it. Okay, good morning. Just for some structure and volume, let's see. Okay, good to know I'm not the only one who takes dumb trades. Sometimes it happens to everyone. It's not nothing. You just like never ever think that you are on the wrong side. You just like need to dictate yourself that what you should not do for the next time. That's it. Don't ever say that you are wrong or a dump. Respect yourself. So let me see this Muhammad Winipad chart here. You just like need to expand it more. So you just like executed this buy. But on what base you just like took this buy? Even there's like a lot of rejection you can see here. Look at this one. Look at this one. There's like a lot of rejection, man. It's just like a very, I would say, risky one. It's just like a very risky one. This time I would say you become lucky that it just like went in your favor. So yeah. So admin, Mr. Admin, change your name from admin to your name. Hmm. Took a buy. Why you just like guys like fighting with this like mini ranges here? You are, I think so. Your drawdown is just like bigger than your take profit. Doesn't make sense. One, two, three, four can just like already printed, and you just like taking trade on the fifth candle. Very risky one. Very risky. Why not to wait for the candle to break above this high to take a buy? Why not to wait for the candle to create some proper structure to take a buy or sell? Don't try to take trades in the middle of the range. Doesn't matter how long you are sitting on the chart, how frustrated you are, but the rule says don't try to trade with middle in the middle of the range actually. I think admin is why Chris, yes, like Chris, just like our moderator and admin there as well. So I don't think so. He's just like Chris is actually right now. So yeah, Chris just like also a trader and was a student of mine. So yeah, he's just like a very good person. Can we take a buy if price close with a bullish candle at 94.60? 94.60. No man, why? बास क्या बात है आज क्या कोई पैनिक हुए हो कोई लॉस किया हुआ है क्या ये इसके अंदर क्या ढूंढ रहे हो मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही सिंपल सा तो अभी वो ब्रेक डाउन किया यहाँ पे बाय या यहाँ पे वेट करो सेल करो इसके दरमियान में कुछ नहीं करना है इट्स फ्राइडे यार क्या हो गया लॉस किया हुआ है ना है ना You are forcing yourself for the execution. I pass phase one challenge. What you give me? Advice phase two. I'm always fail. Wow. Someone just like pass the phase one challenge of a given account. Very nice. I would say once you just like pass the phase one, might be you will become like overconfidence. So just like manage your emotions first, bring back your psychology into normal condition, lower the load size, because if you just like pass phase one, to be honest, it will feel like that it will be easy for you to pass second phase. But second, mostly people just like pass phase one, but they couldn't pass the phase two. So it's a psychological issue. So I will say you that whatever load size you were just like using on a phase one, now just like lower the load size. So if you just like lose any trade, so that will never get you into some kind of a psychological panic condition. So as much as long you will just like have proper control on your psychology, you could easily pass the phase two challenge. Some peak says, Sir Raja, why shows on his own broker history and trades? Why you just like interested in this in these kind of things only? Why you just like don't only focusing on your own life? Guess why you why you always work on breakout, not in zone at support buy and sell at resistance model. Because I just like this is the main difference between other traders and us. That like we just like never try to predict the market. Suppose mostly trader what they do, market just like coming here, they will just like going to go for the sells without having any bearish candle. Once they just like got some kind of a market tapping to this area, they just like going to take a buy, even the candle just like continuously pushing to a downside without getting any confirmation candle. But this is what I never do. What I never do actually, we never like try to predict the market, because I accept that I don't have any relation with Trump or any like any hedge funds, any banks or any insurance company. So I'm as a retail trader, I need some confirmations there. So if candle just like going to break above this high, that could be my confirmation. If candle close above this area, that would be my confirmation to take a buy. If a candle close right on the resistance area with a strong bearish candle, that will be a confirmation for me for the buy for the sells. If a candle close on the support with a strong bullish candle, that will be my confirmation for the buys actually. So I actually take action on the confirmation actually. On this is what I do always actually. I never try to predict the market. I always suggest everyone that do the same thing. So yeah, that's why. And no one can predict the market. Actually, sir, I was looking at the most recent candles around 49.60. I thought that if we get a bullish close there, the resistance ahead looks minor. That's why I was thinking price could push through. It on London volume. No, it's not like that. You just like need to look at how market was just like reacting before this area. So I can guarantee if you were just like sitting alone, you're definitely gonna take a buy here. But look at this one, how market was just like reacting to this area. Why not to past it and then give your trade a chance? If it never worked out, manage the risk. That's it. Keep your things simple. Look at the history. History will tell you what could be happen in the future. So actually, I was just like telling Mr. Mr. Asad Ali actually. So just like keep this thing in your mind that there is a difference between happen and will happen. So just like need to understand this thing. What should be have more impact? That something happen or some just like will happen. So if this is something what I do, if everything just like happened on the chart, then I just like need to take action on it. That's it. It will happen or it will not happen. I just like don't know anything about it. I cannot predict it. So today I took some loss as bars in Zoom. Look at some bars calling you as a loser. Lost 1% now. No more trade for the day. Perfect plan. Just stick with it. So, Salam bhai, welcome salam. Cas bro, can you check this chart if this was a valid impulse sell? Which chart? I can't see any chart, and you can't send me any chart on a YouTube. You are sitting on a free content. We focus on M30 or M15. Chris always say focus on M30. Why? Because M30 having just like more strong confirmation than the 30-minute time, than the 50-minute time frame actually. So need to understand 30 minutes is just like more stronger than the 50-minute. H1 just like more stronger than the 30-minute. H4 just like more stronger than the H1. Daily just like more stronger than that. The more higher time frame you just like using there, there's like a more strong confirmation was there. So, but when we just like flip from 30-minute to 50-minute time frame, that is the actual question you just like need to ask. So when candle size just like getting bigger and you start getting like a bigger stop losses there, and there's like a huge volume, because when the market just like going to be print like a bigger candles, when there's just like a strong volume there, definitely. So if there's like a volume and candle start printing in a bigger size and you are waiting for 30-minute closure, then might you just like gonna miss like the moves there. Like if you just like looking at this 30-minute time frame, a single 30-minute candle here, it is moving like more than 170 pips. Look at this one, the size of that 30-minute time frame. So in this situation, when there's like a huge volume in the market, then we just like need to flip on a 15-minute time frame to see if we can get some confirmation with a smaller stop loss. That's it. So just like give me 1 minute. Just like need some cup of water with the honey. Okay, so man, look at this one. It's just like printing side by side. I can't see volume there. Might be, you know what? It's Friday. Might be we just like continuously doing some kind of a consolidation, because last day market just like moved very wildly. So might be today just like not gonna get any move. The way just like printing, like the barcode, the structure just like not I can see just like a consolidation going on. Clearly you can see here. Yeah. I think you're close to the mic. It sound much okay. So just like need some breakout structure actually here. Don't wanna just like mess with this range. Damn, look at that one rejections here. What do you think about cells below 49.52? You just like want to take sell here. So to be honest, I'm just like not comfortable with the cells in this area because look at the history. So I never knew that even if it's like break below this low, how far it could go. It could be reject like a little bit went in my favor and then start pushing upside. Because if it's just like wanted to continuously pushing to the downside, to be honest, I just like need a very, very, very strong volume here for the continuation. Just like need a very strong volume there. Without volume, I cannot go through these all rejections on the left hand side. So just like need to have volume there actually to be honest. Just like waiting. Yeah, it's just like waiting here. Look at the spread just like getting expand. Nothing for me to be honest. I think so something could move this like candles to the upside or to the downside. I think so that could be like some tweet from the Trump. Some statement from the Trump will get it out from this bigger range actually. Last day, you know what? I was just like very bearish on the gold, but it just like didn't give me like a chance for the sells actually. Even I took sell here, but it just like give me the loss and I just like close everything here. Just like try to go with a swing trade, and whenever I just like try to go as a swing trader, it always to hit my SL. I just like don't know why I just like do that, but that was actually due to some kind of like a fundamental condition. I was just like expecting it could continuously pushing downside, but I just like had hit my SL and then it just started pushing to the downside and went like almost like 200 pips. But I was just like not took this sell for the 200 pip to be honest. I was just like expecting it to went down like 500 to 600 pips, something like that. But with the lower lot size, I just like lose less. So I just like didn't go for the swing trade. Then I just like go with my own structure, like executed a buy with proper structure, and that's it. I think we are made for scalping only. Yeah, you are right, exactly. I think we are good with the scalping. We just like make more money than a swing trader by doing scalping, actually, to be honest. What did Trump told yesterday for gold to push this much? I really don't know anything about it, but I think so. It's just like due to some news. So actually, you know what? These days, I'm just like playing a little aggressive. Like I'm just like increasing the load sizes, taking more risk actually. And but I when I'm just like aggressive on charts, that's mean there's something big opportunity I can see on the chart. But when I just like playing defensive, that's also a mode I just like need to understand. So every trader I would say should have to be understand his edge or her edge, like when to play aggressive or when to play defensive. It's like very important, and that will come when you just like have enough experience with you to understand when you could go with the high risk and when you just like need to stick with low risk. It's Friday, man. It's Friday. I guess your live stream of 21 of this month haven't uploaded. Actually, I just like uploaded that stream on a YouTube, but due to my mistake, I was just like doing some management and mistakenly I just like delete that stream and I just like open a ticket. I just like send detail to the Zoom, like a like on a the customer care of YouTube and send them my URL as well to recover my stream, which just like deleted mistakenly, so it will be uploaded soon on the YouTube. But if you are from actually you are from MFU, if you just like wanted to watch that stream, I'm having that recorded. That was like a very educational stream. We just like make money that day as well. First, we just like manage the risk, then we just like recover the loss and standing back into profits. That was very educational stream by looking at the fundamental conditions. And I would say if you just like wanted that stream, then I will share it on my Google account, Google Drive actually, so you can watch it there for the MFU actually. Wow, just like pushing to the downside now. Wow, 50 minutes is like about to be close. Suddenly start moving to the downside. But don't get trapped. It already happened actually. It already happened. It already happened. So don't get into some trap. Wait for this one only. Yeah, man. Just like a lot of rejections. H1 and M30, M15 all time frame just like showing strong bearish momentum there. Sorry, like a rejection from there. Okay. Today I took some same loss as okay. So how can I join Zoom meeting? You just like need to join Market Fluidity University. So then you will be a part of Zoom. I took sell in my setup. Okay, where you just like took a sell. So can I just like closed below this rejection area? But look at this one. Don't have a bottom wick here. Just like don't have a bottom wick. What you think? My inner devil just like coming out. Hey guys, that candle is just like don't have a bottom wick. If it just like create a wick, it could keep pushing upside. My inner devil just like whispering in my mind, like it could behave like that. It could behave like that. No bottomic, yeah. Okay, so nothing to do till 49:40. Uh, so not gonna play in the range. It's Friday, only 50 minutes left for London Open. Yeah, I'm also not gonna play with this range actually. Expecting a bullish breakout. Let's see. Let's see. So sell gold, book 20 pips when it's break previous week's rejection. Wow, good for you. Tell your inner devil that it's still the middle of the range. Yeah, I knew that. That's not gonna take any buy or sells. I think so. It's better to wait for the candle to break and close above or below. We have London Open coming in 14 minutes. Well, let's see. I'm facing a problem. Mostly, I am right about the direction of price of gold, but I face problem in execution part. Load the load size and just like do some back test for of your strategy. So you just have less volume for the execution to be like have a less confidence for the execution to be honest. So just like build your confidence first and then come on the real market. Whenever I take entry, the trade first takes me out and then move to my target. Yeah, look at this one. I already knew that this is something happening with you. So just like do some back test and then just like come on the chart. So, Walaikum Salam. Kaisa, I hope you are well as we are ranging in meantime. Can you tell us about your journey as a trader? Oh, just piercing. Actually, no one, no one wanted and just interested in my story to be honest. And I'm also not in a mood to start it from the beginning. Not today. Someday else. Secure 30 pips SL break even on flip of current candle took buy because previous candle no down week and volume time coming up. Okay. But I would say just basing it's just like been almost 5 years, just like completed now. I'm still standing in this industry, and today just like providing live stream, providing education, having a lot of affiliations as well other source of incomes. So journey was like wild, but now I'm just like enjoying it. Yeah, it's been like 5 years I'm in this industry, and you know what? What is the beautiful part about this journey? I did not like flip from one strategy to another strategy. In between this area, if I'm just like try to do 2 3 times to flip to another strategy for 1 day or 2 day even, I just like took the loss. So I just like never flip from one strategy to another strategy. I just like stick with the what I just start learning from Raja Bro. He was just like doing live stream, everything just happening in front of my eyes on the live market. So my doubts just finished there. There's just like no doubt about Raja Bro that he just not offering like a proper legit education there. So I understand that thing and then just like stick with that one. And there was a time when I was just like a student of him, and then things just like start getting changed with the time. My story is depressing, but I am still here trying. Oh, just like keep going. You know what? It's like very important that sometime what happened, people just like get over motivated and keep pushing themselves on the wrong path. So motivation is just like it's a good thing, but over motivation just like could kill yourself. You should have to be on the right path, but you know what will be end if you are on the right path. Then you can say that one day I will become I'm just like gonna achieve my goals one day. That is the situation. If you are on a right path, but if you are running on the wrong path and you just get motivated that one day I'm just like gonna achieve my goals, it's just like not gonna happen. You are not on the right direction. And success, I would say, just very different person to person. Someone could get it in like few months, someone can get it like 6 7 months, someone can get it in 1 year. 1.5 years. So it differs from person to person because every person have their own mentality to understand the things. Some mental health just like us pick it up like quickly, and some could take times, but it doesn't mean that they will ever become like successful. Your path should be perfect. Well, I'm interested, like it will motivate me that I am working towards right pathway. We'll definitely tell. I just like discuss about these things many times, so yeah, I just like told this story a lot of time to the public actually. They knew very well about me, who just like standing with me from the long time. So they just like how much time left here. It's like 7 minutes left for the opening of London. Okay. बता दें 12 मिनट हैं लंदन ओपन में। बताऊंगा शजील, फिर कभी बताऊंगा। नॉट इन अ मूड। और मेरा जो कफ है ना वो भी बोलता है, तो ज़्यादा बोलता हूँ तो खांसी स्टार्ट हो जाती है। सो आई एम एक्चुअली वेटिंग फॉर माई डॉक्टर। ही जस्ट लाइक traveling somewhere. He will be back in 3 to 4 days. So then I have an appointment with him actually. So do you think gold is only bullish right now because of America Iran conflict? I don't think so. Any America Iran conflict going on till right now. They just like sorted it out, and gold have some other reasons to continuously pushing to the upside. But right now, once market just like start doing consolidation, then that's mean trend just like stop there. So right now there's no trend going on, no bullish momentum, no bearish momentum till right now. Guys, tell him your history is recorded because you tell us lot of time. Yeah, that's why I just like to not wanted to go through it again and again. I knew that whoever just like recently joined the MFU, they asked me the same question. let let them come together like at least like 10 to 12 people. Once they when 10 to 12 people ask me together, then I'm just like gonna tell the story. I just like need to set some numbers there. I always love to hear your ups and downs to success. Yeah, it's a very proud way to walk. Congrats, bro, about all you got in these 5 years. Yeah, definitely. So actually, you know what? I just like in a short form. I never go for the shortcuts. Actually, I never took any debt from the market, from my friends, from my relatives as well. So if I'm having like only $100 or $200, I just like stick with that one only. So whatever I just like put into it was from my own pocket. So I just like always try to focus on to not get into any kind of psychological panic condition. Actually, I don't want it to put any burden on my shoulders, because I knew that if I just like come on the chart with any kind of burden, like I have to pay some bills, I have to pay some rent, I have to pay my debt, or if I have any kind of like a like a distraction or anything like fighting or something else just like going on in my family, I cannot like do trade in these kind of scenarios. If I'm having any kind of trouble with these any kind of thing. So I always try to keep calm and go step by step. Never try to jump from one step to 10 step, seven step. I always think about the first step, then I just like only think about the second step. Then after second step, I only think about the third step. And still I'm doing the same thing. And I'm giving myself like 2 years from now, that if I'm just like continuously pushing myself forward, continuously dictating myself, just like put some more qualities into my trading journey. So what could be happen if I'm just like continuously doing the same thing for the next 2 years? I think so. I could become like a what I just like wanted to be. Trust the process. Exactly. I think so. You are here because the only thing, one thing is you didn't give up. Yeah, I just didn't give up, but it's like very important that I was just like on the right path. It's like very important to be on the right path as well. Never give up doesn't mean that you are just like suppose you just like want you to go from some route to your business, and daily just like going through that, you're definitely going to be reached at your place actually. But if you just like choose the wrong path and you just like thinking that you will just like reach to that reach to your area where you just like wanted to reach, you just like not gonna, because your road is just like on a wrong way. You're just like going on the opposite way actually. So at that area when you just like on a opposite way, like on the wrong way, and you didn't give up, so life will give up on you. Wow, there is a novel I got in Instagram. So my story, I'm still not profitable. I'm started 2012. Wow, man, look at this. I'm down 24K USD in total over the years, going from blind trading to learning various of strategy. Yeah, this is something the main mistake you just like did, jumping from one strategy to another. You know what? Say what happened? Like sometime you just like spend some time on some strategy, and after 6 months, 7 months, you just like change your strategy because it's not working for you. Everything will take time, like a doctor degree, like a lawyer, like a engineer who just like wanted to choose their professional. They always took times. It might took there 4 years, 5 years, 8 years, but here people just like get frustrated after 6 months or 3 months. It's the biggest market of the industry actually. So should have to be stick with one strategy and keep practicing on that one. I would say just like give at least 6 months and then see what result you just like gonna get there. But the things on my brain, there were also times where I stopped for a while to reset my mental condition. Okay, I have heard of Raja. He was still under the same under the name Weeks Don't Lie. Yeah, I remember that on YouTube. But I just never learned from him. Never took the chance I should have, to be honest. But it is whatever it is. So it was not what your time might be. Series of ups and downs in life. Studied to graduate as a marine engineer, but I 1 year into my career. Look at this one. 1 year into my career, I got injured, single injury. This was 4 years ago. Wow, and I am still in battle with the company of servants. Applied everywhere, no one would accept it. All these years, I never gave up on trading. Still trying to make it do this day. Finally, I decided 2026 to join MFU, and quite frankly, this will be my last dance in the industry. And your last step, you know what? Your life's last step will gonna be wild. To be honest, if I still can't make it work, maybe I'm not built for this industry. But here I am. MFU is my last. You know what? This is very important thing, to be honest. If still I can't make it work, maybe I'm not built for this industry. These words are very important to understand. It's true that not every business for everyone. It's really true. Wow, look at this one. It's like continuously pushing to a downside. Even just like candle just like don't have a bottom wick. So we just like enter into opening of London session. Candle just like close in a bearish form. But even it's just like close below the bearish form, still we are having rejection. Still it did not break this 30-minute low. So I'm not interested in it. Still I'm not interested in it. Keep working, keep learning, and stick to one strategy. Yeah, this is very important thing everyone should have to be understand. Sticking with one strategy is like very important. Okay, so yeah, I can see London Open just like started now. Let's get back to London. Everyone just like not interested in your story. Look at this one. Everyone just like look. They are mean people here. Look at this one. They are not interested in your story. They're laughing. They're just like telling me London Open is about to be open. London Open. Let's get back to London. Thanks for the kind words, everyone. Nothing yet in charge. Dream big, work hard. Waiting structure confirmation. Look at this mean person. Look at this troll. He's just like not interested in your story. He just like wanted me to take some kind of execution here. Wow, you guys are just I can't believe someone just like telling you guys like like their sad story. They're just like struggling with the market from a long time, and you guys telling me London just like about to be open. Look at the chart. See, this is the true of the world. Everyone just like wanted to become successful in their own life. They're only interested in their own life. Doesn't matter what you have did or what you're just like having a plan with you. Yeah, later if we don't give you the signal. Yeah, but I like that. So Saf, look at this one. You just like got your answer. It's actually it's your journey, and you are the only part of that journey. And thank you so much to share it with us. So, so just waiting here. Nothing. Even London Open just like bring something, bring nothing on the table actually. Just like moving slowly, very slowly. Impulse entry in trend. Which trend? Where is the trend? वो जहाज साहब इधर इधर सेल करना चाह रहे हैं आप वो तो then what about these things? What about this thing? I can't see any sell, any buy. If I just like make a plan, then I have to stick with it. This is what I have just like learned in these 5 years. Don't try to chase the market, let it come to you. I already had a plan to wait for the breakout here or wait for the breakout here. That's it. Or the another one, let me print on the chart. If I just like want to take a buy or sell, buys only make sense for me if I can just like going to be close nearby the support area to take a buy. For sells, I would like to see a candle should have to be close nearby the resistance to go for the sells. Rather than that, if a candle just like going to be close above this resistance area, I would like to go for the buys. And the candle just like going to be close below this support area, so I will go for the sells. So these are the structure I just like already have in my mind. Now for this thing, if I wanted to execute on something, I would like to see something should be appear like that. So I have like 3 to 4 option in my mind right now running. If any one of them just like going to be print on the chart, that will be the only that will be only my execution. That's it. Can I ask why your sell zone is 49.35? Just because below this area we are having clean traffic, clean candles on the left hand side, and this area is just like rejecting many times. And if the candle going to be close below this area, this means it's just like broke below this old rejection on the left hand side. And if I just like go to confirmation candle, there's a probability it's gonna fill this range. It's a discipline, yeah. Maybe NY open, yeah, could be. I am on phase two of my evaluation. I'm stuck on 2-3% profit and unable to go beyond that. Do you have any advice? Lower the lot size. Quickly lower the lot size. Just like get scary thing out of your head, and definitely just like gonna pass it. Lower the lot size. Believe on small chunks. Why no sells on the break of current 30-minute low by depending upon the volume? There is no volume. how I could like depend on the volume. If there was the volume, why this can just like close with a small body? Why this can just like did not break and close below the support area? No volume were there. That's why just like reacting like that. अ, पाकिस्तान में कराची से कौन कौन है? अरे भाई मैं तो नहीं हूँ भाई कराची से, मेरे को नहीं पता. It's the accent of Karachi, I think so. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, man. So I think so. I'm just like going to be wait 15 minutes more here. It's a Friday as well, and I just like need to offer my Jummah prayer as well. So yeah, that's why I just like started stream early. So I will wait for the 50 minutes more. If I'm just like going to be get some kind of a breakout structure here or breakout structure somewhere here, so we'll see. Rather than that, I'm just like gonna end the stream and we'll call it a day. And this profit still irritating me. This $1,200 for this week, I wanted to put it on somewhere. It's extra money to wanted to put it on some stake and bring it back on $5,000. Overall, this account just like up like 70%. Wow. Does Dominion Fund markets work in Pakistan? Yes, definitely. They both are just like works in Pakistan. So there's just like more than 140 people just like watching on the live stream, YouTube, and I'm having just like 40 likes. It's not even like a 25 or 30% of the overall public. Go guys, just like hit the like button. You guys just like continuously getting free live stream, free educational content here. Yeah, let's see if I can get like 70, 80 likes. कैस भाई क्या कराची का एक्सेंट ऐसा नहीं यार, मैंने तो ऐसे सुना फिर मुझे सही वाले कराची वाले नहीं मिले उन्हें. कैस भाई गिव अवे कर दो. गिव अवे कैसे कर दें यार? गिव अवे कर दिया था. आई जस्ट लाइक someone just like text me on Instagram, bro. I just like I'm interested in a 100K account. I don't know what just like happened with me. I just like ask him that if you just like go through my link and use code QS20, I'm just like gonna give you a account of 25K free. I was not expecting he just like gonna buy that one, but he just like quickly buy it in 5 minutes, and then I just like give him like 25K Dominion Fund account of I don't know what he just like use for the one step or two step, but he just like got the account. So I'm making profit but unable to keep it safe. Please, any suggestion for regarding management? What happened here, Sidra? So what is this? You are standing at 7 or 8 profit, unable to keep it safe. Mean it's a real account or it's a pro form account. If it's a pro form account, it's already safe. But if it's a real capital, then do let me know. Then I'm just like gonna tell you. I easily pass challenges, but hard to keep master accounts. Any advice, guys? Actually, you know what? Once you just like pass phase one, phase two, your confidence will get on a higher peak. So I would say, first thing first, Duran. If you just like passed any funded account, and suppose it was just like 100K, after passing it, I would say, like take it as a 10K and lower your load sizes. If you are using 1%, 2% risk on or while passing the phase one, phase two, now you just like on a real capital, like you just like become funded. I would say just like lower the load size. Now accept it, it's just like a 10K if you just like really do not want it to lose the master account. So suppose you were using like 5 load 10 loads while passing like 100K. Now bring your loads is like towards 1 load 1.5 2 load maximum, not more than that. And don't like take risk more than 0.5% on that account. That makes sense. So it's pro firm and profit of this month. Okay. So withdraw that profit, leave that account, withdraw that profit definitely. And once you just like withdraw this profit, split it into two pieces. Like buy one more pro firm account and buy something for yourself and feel the real cash. Make sense? Just stop trading if you just like already standing in profit, unless you just like go this payout. So just basing, just like send me the chart here. What is this? So price was in a range from pre-London to London Open. Okay, as the candle close, big red candle. Okay, as the next candle open, broke the low after making liquidity weak. I took sales, but price instantly. Yeah, man, I was just like continuously telling you during the live stream that it is like not a good sell. Why you just like forcing yourself for the execution? I was using that rule. If it's a volume in the market, then all the support will be broken. Then why the previous candle just like did not close below the support area? If it could come down somewhere here, then it could push further down to close somewhere here. If there was like a volume, why it just like stopped here? And after this, you are having another support. Don't you think it could be risky one? So I would say better luck next time. I hope you just like manage the risk even you just like took a loss. That makes sense. Pushing down. So what? Relax, chill. If it pushing down, let it push. Let's see how this candle just like about to be close. Stick with the plan, guys. Gold just like move hilariously from the last 2 days. So might be it's a Friday. Don't be cook on a Friday. Many people just like made a lot of money here. It's been consolidating like from Asian pre-London, London, London already open. So if you just like did not get anything during the Asian pre-London, London and still market just like stuck in the consolidation. So what is the probability when the next volume will be? There is a probability that the next volume will be hit the market. What are the probability? When? When could be? Yeah, New York, definitely. So after this closing this stream, I'm just like not gonna look at the charts because the more it's just like doing consolidation, there's a higher probability the more bigger breakout it's just like gonna give if there's like a volume in NY. But I just like done with the pre-London and London right now. There's nothing for me. Even it's just like continuously pushing down. So I'm not interested in it. I will come on a NY actually. We'll see if NY will bring something on a table. Like if NY creates some resistance here, or if broke this support, there's a higher probability than gold could continuously pushing to the downside. It could be happen. And in the same way, if a candle going to be close above this resistance area, then it start pushing upside as well. Because it's a rule of the market. The more it will consolidate, the more bigger breakout it's just like gonna give there. So I just like do not want you to fight with this kind of like a consolidation area. To be honest, totally not interested. And even you know what? Let me explain you how you can guys fight with the bigger ranges. So suppose that what just like happening here. Before that, market was just like doing consolidation. It was just like doing consolidation on a higher time frame. Then you just like saw that market start pushing in one direction and keep pushing to the one direction. I'm talking about bigger ranges, not talking about normal ranges. And even it's just like break and close below this support area. So can anyone tell me? So you got a breakout structure, still have clean traffic tradable range. Will you gonna take a sell here? Yes. Rohit Gupta, no, yes. Anyone else? YouTube, YouTube. Saf, Saf said like, yes. That's why you spend 12 years in this industry and still not profitable. This yes is the answer of your you are not becoming a profitable trader. So here we just like need to use our common sense actually. You know what? Our common sense actually telling us that even if we just like got a breakout structure, it just like already moved a lot. It's just like printed like one, two, three, four, five candle. What is the probability? Six and seven candle will also continuously pushing to the downside. No one knows that. So the better way to fight with this kind of a bigger range, like let me just like move it here. So if you just like wanted to fight with this kind of bigger range, let it go, and then let it create some kind of a support. Like let it create some support, and then if the next candle create a wick, break the support, now you are going with the trend, and this is the proper structure you should like execute, because market always move in waves. It have to be retraced. Market could not be run like only with the buyers or only with the sellers. Market always just like needed these both parties, so they have to be create some retracement there. So it could be the sell perspective, or you could see that might be just like start doing some kind of like a retracement, then it's like give you some kind of a confirmation candle, and here you can go for the sells. The things are same. Here it's just like printed three candles, four candles. Here it's just like printed one candle. So it just like makes sense both things. So this is the next structure you just like need to stick. So if it just like continuously pushing to the downside, even broke and close below the support area, doesn't make sense to take the sell, because it's just like already moved a lot, already like printed candles in one direction. So that will be perfect if you just like continuously pushing to downside and continuously going in one direction. Then there's a higher probability you just like gonna get like a clean move with like a good like a stop loss as well. I hope so this makes sense for you guys. Yeah, market already move. Oh, with the rest of beers, I thought you just the last one. Yeah, you just like need to see a big the complete picture there. Caser, it's Caser with a Q. What is there? What if there is not multiple candle but one big candle start from resistance and close below support? What to do then? Definitely the same thing. Market should have, if market just like already moved a lot, it have to be create some kind of a support there. It have to be give. Suppose that the 30 minute just like continuously pushing in one direction and just like close with a bigger like with a bigger size there. All right, so you just like need to look at 50-minute time frame. Might be 50 minutes just like going to be create some kind of a support, and then the next candle just like going to, because if the candle just like printing with a bigger size, it means there's like a lot of volume. Then you can flip from 30 minute to 50-minute time frame. Might be 50 minute going to be create some structure there, and then you just like gonna execute. If it's a single candle continuously pushing in one direction and close like with a very huge size, you still need structure to be formed. It will react in the same way. Market just like already moved a lot. So we should wait for the details. Okay, I'll look for the fake out to buy. Oh man, don't think about the fake out. It's a rare thing. It's just like appear rarely. Don't ever think about the fake out. If there's an opportunity, don't ever think about to take an opportunity with a fake out. It's not gonna happen. It appeared rarely, like in 3 4 months, I would say. Sir, love you from Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Price move 210 pips now. I think so. It's better to wait for the retest, some kind of consolidation. Well, let's see. It's just like pushing to the downside right now. The candle is just like still open, and 10 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Doesn't matter. I just like recently explained this thing. I'm not interested in like a impulse entry as well. Candle just like look at this one. This candle just like close with small body. This candle close below the low, but what happening here? It should be happen here with this candle. Then again candle just like close with a small body, and then this candle broke the low. And it doesn't make sense to me. It's not my structure. I'm not gonna execute. It's not a part of my plan. If it's just like continuously pushing downside, I will let it go. It's just like breaking the low after the long consolidation. If it's just like going to be close somewhere here, I will see. I will definitely gonna see how it's just like gonna react after that. But if it's just like going to close back into this range, then nothing. What kind of setups you don't wait for wick down or up before entry? If I'm just like having a plan to go as a dynamic risk in that situation, if there's like a lot of volume and I just like wanted to go as a dynamic risk, have a plan to go with the dynamic risk. So definitely, what is this? Listen, sir, what problem I am facing? Chris told me to focus on 30 minutes, but when I wait for 30 minutes to form and apply all MFU concept on 30 minutes, but I miss moves because market create perfect structure on 50 minutes and I miss moves. Can you explain when to use M15 and when to use 30 minutes, like when to trust? Just beat things up. I just like explain it in a very well way, I would say, but still I'm just like gonna go with it again. Look at 30-minute time frame. 30 minutes is just like moving like with a bigger size right now, having a lot of volume in it. There's like no structure on a chart to take a sell, to be honest. There's like no structure on a chart, even a smaller time frame, 50 minutes, just like printing like with a small body. So when a 30-minute having like a bigger move, like look at this one, this single 30-minute can just like move like 200 pips. So here, if you just like going to be take a sell after closure of this candle, like moving like it doesn't make sense. Now you just like knew that market just like going in one direction, like a 30-minute continuously pushing downside, just like showing a lot of volume. If you suppose that if you just like close somewhere here and you're just like executing on a next sell, placing your stop loss somewhere here, so you can easily understand it's giving you like a bigger stop loss here. So at this moment, you just like need to look at 50-minute time frame. If a 50-minute going to be create some structure there. So when there's like a lot of volume, candle size getting bigger than the normal size of the candle, like more than 50 pips, 60 pips, because now these days 40, 45 pips stop loss just like normal one, to be honest. So if you just like got something like we just like giving you a bigger stop loss, it's easy to understand. If you're just like getting bigger stop loss, then flip towards on a 50-minute time frame for the confirmation. But always remember 30 minutes is like always more stronger than the 50-minute time frame. If market is like moving like in a normal position, then stick with the 30-minute time frame. Now clear? Waiting strong support from on impulse in trend. If the price continue pushing down, which trend? Session trend, just like now. If this candle just like going to be closed in a bearish form, trend quickly converted into a bearish one right now. So if you just like someone just like wanted to take a buy, you should need some kind of a strong confirmation candle or a strong counter trade setup till right now. I told you once market just like doing consolidation, trend just like stop there, like here. Now just like continuously pushing down. So I just like wanted to see how can it just like going to react to this support area. So this is something I was just like printing here. Market continuously pushing downside. So doesn't make sense. Even it's just like close somewhere here to I can take a sell. I would like to see some structure to be formed. If I just like wanted to go for the for the buys, then I would like to see something like that. That candle should have to be create some kind of a support. All right. Then I would like to see some resistance should be formed there. Doesn't matter whatever the shape, it's just like going to be have. And then if the next candle create a wick, break above this high, So this makes sense for me to take a buy. All right, makes sense. Or if market just like come down, start doing consolidation, and after the consolidation, it give me a breakout structure to the upside for the buys or to the downside for the sells. So these things I just like wanted to see on the charts. No, I am talking about this. I was asking in general way then to when to trust 50 minute and when to wait for 30-minute close because I have seen you don't take trades on perfect 50-minute setup and wait for 30 minutes. We just like need to adopt the condition of the market as beer. Sometimes we just like need to stick with the 30 minute, but mostly we stick with the 30 minute. But these days when there's like a huge volume, I think so. You just like new to this market. Did anyone just like watch before 7 8 months? Before 7 8 months, market was just like even a one daily time frame candle. You know what? How much is just like start moving like move in enough for the whole day. A one daily candle moved like if you just like move like 200 200 sorry 200 pips to 250 pips, we just like take that day as a very very strong volume day. But now you can see a 30-minute candle moving like more than 400 pips. It's a huge volume. So in this situation we could go with the 50-minute time frame right now. So we just like need to adopt the market condition. Man, it's just like pushing to the downside. It's just like melting down. It's about to be closed in 3 minutes. Just like waiting for this candle to be closed and then just like need to readjust the zones. Yeah, you know what? I was expecting this thing. I was expecting this thing somewhere here. That might be Friday. It could continuously pushing downside. So this is the same thing. Same thing going to be appear here. Even it's just like going to be close somewhere below this support area. Doesn't make sense to take a sell. What I would do if it's just like continuously pushing downside, I will let it go. I will wait for some kind of a structure to be formed, like anything like that. Wanted to take a sell, want to create it a support, break the support. That makes sense for me. And if I just like wanted to go for the buys, I would like to see some kind of a counter trade structure there. Make sense? So don't get into FOMO that you just like gonna miss something there. There's always opportunity. You just like need to wait. Okay, final breakout. Okay, these days gold has a lot of fake out. No, there's no any kind of fake out appear. Till right now, I didn't see any kind of fake outs. You are the one who cleared all Raja concepts. Okay, thank you so much. The 30-minute trade, the 30-minute made sense. Oh, not yet. Ideal breakout if closed like that. Everyone will FOMO now. Yeah, don't get into FOMO. Relax. What is this difference between fake out and the candle breakout level and back in range? Oh man. So fake out, let me explain you. If a market just like in a trend and you are thinking that most people do this mistake. Suppose market just like creating higher high. So once market breaking above this high, create new high, it's just like coming down and breaking, creating some kind of a retracement. They think that this will become like a fake out, but it's just like come down to for the retracement, giving the confirmation candle, and again it will continuously pushing down upside. This is something people just like confused with a fake out. Fake out only appear. Look at this one. Can I just like stop right on the support area? So let's see. So if market just like start doing consolidation, and after the consolidation, you just like got a fake like got a confirmation candle. We just like close above the resistance, close below the support. Now you are having clean traffic, tradable range, volume time, confirmation candle, each and everything just like in your favor on the both phase. Wherever you just like got the confirmation candle, but then the next candle close back into the range after the ranging. After ranging, if it just like appear, then it will become like a fake out, and it just like appear very rarely. So it was your opportunity to take a buy first. Don't look for the fake out. Uh, this is yourself from yesterday. Yeah, man. This was I was expecting that. Like took a sell with the opening of daily time frame, expecting it could continuously pushing downside. But swing trades doesn't suit me actually. Uh, 25. Okay. Other than dynamic risk, you always wait for big down or up. Yes, definitely. I should have given second chance to my trade. I would have made 2x more than. Don't think like that. Just be saying. Don't ever think like that. It was not your plan. It was don't get into FOMO. It's not your thing. You didn't miss anything. You are just like sticking with your plan. If you stick with the plan and then your plan just like appear there and then you just like didn't execute and you missed that, that will be acceptable. You missed something. It's not your plan, man. So don't think like that. Just like what should I say? Joseph just like sent me the chart. Yeah, it's like a beautiful thing. Like this is a fake out. No, still see this. How many candles? One, two, three, four. This is the same thing which I just like printed for the cells. Is it the same thing? Look at this. One, two, three, four. Already moved a lot. Now just like come down. This candle don't have bottom wick. It just like created a support. Is it created a support? Then continuously pushing it to the upside, getting a higher high. Make sense? The same thing, which is just like recently discussed about. May I ask, other than dynamic risk, you always wait for wick down or up, then enter? Yeah, definitely. Uh, Not over pips. Let it go. Yeah, exactly. Wait for the proper structure to be formed. That's it. Simple. Just like stop on the last support area on the left hand side. What we are having on the left hand side for the next target, this could be the next target. And for that, I just like need some kind of a structure to be formed. Now, just like broke this area. Let's see what new structure. Do you know what might be now? Just like do not consolidate somewhere here and with then if the with the opening of ny, if you're just like going to give me some kind of a breakout structure, it's just like gonna fill this lane now here. If it's just like going to be create any structure on both ways below this area or above this area, you guys going to be have like clean traffic. You just like don't need to worry about what we are just like worried about here. So now if it's just like going to be create some structure here to the upside for the downside, you guys going to be face clean traffic on the both area. So that's the most important thing at the moment. Okay, man, I have to be. I'm just like need to head off now. कैस भैया आपने impulse क्यों नहीं ली? Because stop loss was too big. Not interested in impulse entry. It's a Friday as well. Soon volume days will come where we are going to look look after 5 minute confirmation. Don't think so. I took entry on one. Okay, perfect. So I'm just like heading off now, guys. It's like a Friday. I'm just like going for the Juma. We'll see you guys on Monday. Till that, be safe, be careful. We'll see you guys definitely on Monday. So till that, don't try to be get into some kind of a panic condition. Don't get into some kind of a FOMO condition. Just relax, chill, wait for your structure to be formed, and then give your trade a chance. And it's a Friday. Remember this thing. Wait for the proper structure, proper volume will definitely give you some kind of opportunity. So till that, take care, be safe, stay blessed, and bye bye. Come on, I'm getting late here.